But anyway, yeah, I'm excited. Everything looks good. Nothing's drying out. I bought a new humidifier. So far, so good. I've had a couple nice days where I could open a window and get some nice breeze moving through here. And it's blooming. Usually it's just one flower at a time, but before I went on vacation, there was like 4 at once, twice. Like they were just blooming and blooming. And it has lots of buds. So this would not be a time that I would trim this tree. There's too much growth and buds. So if I was to trim it, I would have had to have trimmed it. See, I left in February. Or January. Early February if I want to trim it. Probably January. I can't trim it in the fall because it's full of buds and blooms. So this year it won't be trimmed. Plant light keeps getting in the shot. This is my Blue Star passion fruit, passion flower. I want to propagate it, so I was looking for just what I found. A nice long piece, a new piece. I've had success with passion flora in a morning light window in the past. So we're just going to go with that. Like I found 3 pieces that I could easily cut. And I really only want 1. But I'll pot them all up. The Weeping Pussy Willow. I had one here and lost it in a heavy wet snowstorm. Bent the tree over. This one I think has a thicker trunk. The other one was more whimsical, had a thinner trunk, it was a little taller. But anyway, it took me 2 years to find the tree. I couldn't find it last year. So I took the old one out, put the new one in. When the snow tipped the tree over, the trunk had a split all the way from the top, all the way down to the bottom. The more I'm out here working, the more I can see signs of spring. Pussy willow, or the weeping willow. One of my favorites. Coming back. Today I cleaned up the pond plants. I don't want to do too much cleaning on the pond, but I did work on it. Need to do a water change. Oh, one more. There's always one more. Hi, chickens. Hi, ducks. How's everybody? I have a strawberry hydrangea underneath that pussy willow that was kind of growing into it. So I cut a big piece and propagating it. Plum tree. I've been looking for a plum tree, really researching for a couple years. And I found this one and I looked it up and it blooms early. It buds early. I bought it to cross-pollinate with the knacking cherry. So that's the only one I know of that cross-pollinates well, is the knacking cherry and an early blooming plum. They are not exactly on the same schedule this year. I don't know where this tree came from. But I think once it gets rooted in and naturalizes here, hopefully these two will bloom close enough. It's close. Japanese superior. It's not quite blooming. The snacking cherry is pretty bloomed out, but there's still more blooms coming. You know, you can see there's still some wrapped tightly. I do have another knacking cherry. It grew maybe a foot last year, and then something ate the top off of it. So I moved it. There it is. So something ate it, I moved it. The roots are still alive. Planted it in front of the shed. Just have to wait and see. Second year in the ground. First time blooming. They do get berries. I mean, I haven't gotten any berries yet that I know of. But they do get berries. So yesterday I got the coleus out of the milk jug. I started it. It came up well. It was really thick in there. I started spinach and lettuce, which are softer than the cold crops I've already planted outside in the garden. Greenhouse 2 I'm cleaning out. So while it was warm, I took the eucalyptus out of the ground where it wintered, and now I'm going to cut the top off and put it in greenhouse 1 to protect it from the cold front that's coming. It's going to snow Sunday night. I got the turmeric where it needs to be a strong, healthy plant. The other thing that ruins turmeric when you put it outside is the wind. So I probably should, as close to the door, I can put it in and out when it's warm enough to get it acclimated to the wind. But in my experience, the old leaves die off. The plant's not dormant, it'll come back. I took a table out in order to rearrange this corner so that I can get the things that need sun, which includes this eucalyptus that's been wintering in the ground in greenhouse 2. Years and years trying to keep this thing wintered. And I think the roots are alive. I just had to cut the tops of the tree off. Oh, you know what this is? This is marshmallow. I didn't want to leave them inside because the mice ate my marshmallow in the winter. So anyway, these are new. Swiss chard and the marshmallow. They need to be protected. I love the one with the yellow stems. So pretty. And then one with red stems. So Swiss chard has different colors. It's a pretty plant, and it's pretty hardy. But anyway, snow's coming. Keep them warm. This one was a milk jug. You can see kind of the shape of it. It was time to get it out of the milk jug. It's hardy. It can stay outside. When it gets a little warmer, I can use these see-through crates or something else. This survived the whole winter, and I did cut off of it. I do want to cut off of it again. But for now, I'm just going to cover it up. A lot of these storms have a lot of wind, so they would blow off if I didn't protect them. So that's what's going on here. Next month probably is when I'll start planting out some of the other things in milk jugs and, you know, letting these go without protection. Not looking forward to the cold again. Cold snow. Probably end up being some ice in there. Clean up. We got a snowblower for Christmas and we need to find a spot for it because I hate it there.